Hello friends, welcome to the Trading Temple channel. Today, we're going to analyze the ICP chart and see what it's doing in the short term. As you can see, the entire crypto market is pretty much green right now. Bitcoin has gained nearly 2% today, it's Wednesday, and ICP has also gone up about 3% today. So the situation has been quite positive so far today. We'll have to see what happens in the coming days. The chart you're looking at is the ICP chart. After ICP spent about 6 to 7 months in this range, we were expecting a breakout to the upside, but that didn't happen. Instead, the price gradually moved down and broke out to the downside. When the price was in this area, we talked about ICP and said that if it breaks out and moves downward, it might be grabbing liquidity and could potentially bounce back up, similar to the XRP chart we showed before. Similarly, in this section, you can see that XRP went down, grabbed liquidity, and then bounced back up, closing above the range again. Its candles stayed there for a few days before this happened. We think the same thing could happen with ICP given the current situation. What's important for ICP right now is that things are a bit complicated. Either this is just a retest where it's testing the resistance, or if the price can move up and close above this blue box I've drawn here, it would really turn bullish. We could say with confidence that we can be bullish on ICP. As long as it's below this blue box, things are a bit tough. The first thing ICP needs to do is break through this line I've drawn and move up into the range. Once it enters the range, its structure should look like this. It goes up into the range, maybe does a back test here, and gradually moves higher. It could even form a pattern called a head and shoulders, where this could be the left shoulder, this the head, and this the right shoulder, and then it could break out to the upside. In this area, it's bullish, but for now, we have to wait and see what ICP's price does when it gets to this point, whether it bounces or not, because this is a very strong support that's now being tested as resistance. As you can see, the price has hit it several times and been rejected. What I said is important for ICP is that it shouldn't get rejected here. If it does, the price will go down, and I don't see any support for ICP until it reaches the last low, which is around $3. But the positive thing that could happen for ICP, as I said, is if it gets back above the range. It doesn't even need to break through the blue box at first. Just getting back above the range could lead to a back test and then a move higher. In the area where I've drawn the blue box, there's very heavy resistance. That's why everyone says if it breaks through this blue box, we can be 100% bullish, because in that area, we also have the 100-day and 200-day moving averages at the same time. Also, right where we are now, we're close to the 50-day moving average. So in my opinion, if ICP can break through the blue box and also break through these moving averages, we can be fully bullish, and it could go up to test the top of the range, which is around $6. As long as the $5 resistance hasn't been broken, we're not bearish on ICP yet. Right now, it's just doing a back test on the resistance, and if this first area gets broken to the upside, then we can decide what might happen to ICP's price. If we flip the ICP chart, you can see what it might look like. Now you can see that if we flip it, this could act like a support level and could push the price up. But remember, this chart is inverted, so in this form, the probability of the price going up appears higher. But in this part, we still have hope that, for example, the price of ICP can climb back above this resistance and that this was just a liquidity grab. We have to see what happens to the price of ICP in the next few days. Nothing is certain for now. This looks more like a back test of resistance. On the weekly time frame, it's the same. We don't see any volume, and ICP hasn't formed any good candles either. If it had formed a good candle, like an engulfing candle or a hammer candle, we could be more confident that this might be a bottom. The volume is also very low, so it doesn't show us much. But if it can get back above the range, even on the daily time frame, that would be good and we'd turn positive on ICP. Let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart as well. Just as it's important to analyze altcoins, it's always important to take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart too, because that's important as well. We had talked about Bitcoin before, that it had formed a shooting star candle in this area, and we said that after this candle formed here, close to resistance, we might see a pullback. We had a small pullback yesterday and the day before, which caused the price to drop about 3%. This shooting star is pretty similar to this candle, and when these kinds of candles form near resistance, they can cause either a price reversal or a correction. This could happen to Bitcoin as well. As long as no candle closes above this area, we still can't say with 100% certainty that the price can go up. This is invalid for now, and it's caused the price to be rejected. If we look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that it has clearly formed a lower low here, and Bitcoin's chart is very sensitive. As long as it doesn't break through this area, it's going to be very difficult for it to move up. Where the price bounced up and is testing this area, the price might go lower and head towards $117,000. We'll see what happens in the next few days. I hope this area breaks and the price goes up, but the chart doesn't show that right now, so we'll see what happens. Let's also take a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is at a very critical point. We've talked about this resistance several times. It's been hit multiple times and rejected. Hopefully it will go lower for now. What's important here is that if this resistance breaks to the upside and Bitcoin dominance goes up, that's very bad for altcoins and their prices will drop a lot. But if Bitcoin dominance gets rejected here and goes down towards this area, we can say that ICP might head back towards $6 in the short term if it gets rejected here and moves towards this purple box I've drawn. Something could happen here. For now, the situation is very sensitive. It's close to a resistance, but we'll see what happens in the next few days. That was today's video about ICP, and we also took a quick look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And don't forget, trading is never 100% certain. Everything is based on probability. And also, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Until the next video, goodbye.